talking about basically coming out of the pandemic and what the status is at the moment in Leeds, Manchester and Liverpool. Really pleased to talk about the great opportunities on the south bank of Leeds. We're doubling the size of the city centre, great developments, a new city park happening there, then great work with a new hospital being built and linked to our universities in our innovation district. Interesting debates about the future of infrastructure and how we need HS2 and Northern Powerhouse Rail in this part of the world. So yeah, really interesting session. Great to see my colleagues Joanne and Tony, who I work really closely with, and a great, well-organised event by Downtown as usual. Well, I think it's just great to see everyone, isn't it? And to be here actually seeing real people rather than a video of them in front of you all day. So yeah, it's the sort of random conversations that you don't really have. You know, the sort of humanity of being together and re-engaging with people, talking about things other than work, like where you're going on your staycation. You know, it's things like that that are really important. So yeah, we need to do it for our own health, both physical and mental, I would say.
Yeah, all three cities talked about the pandemic, how we come out of that economically, infrastructure skills, and particularly at the end, focusing on meeting the needs of young people. So really, really interesting events. Whilst it served us really well during lockdown, digital events, you know, you miss that human contact, the sparking of ideas, the casual conversations between the set pieces of the events themselves, and that's where a lot of business-to-business activity gets done. And events like this are absolutely great in terms of getting us going again.
Today was the chief execs of Liverpool, Manchester and Leeds, and I think we've talked about how we collaborate as cities, the strengths that we've got as cities, and how we're going to build on all of those things as we address the recovery of our cities. So yeah, it was a really, really good session. Well, I think anybody who'd been at the session today would have seen that there's so much interaction that comes from just being in the room, talking to one another, not just listening to speakers present their position from their city. It's the collaboration, it's the interaction, it's the sparking of ideas. It's great to see businesses connecting between the three cities.
Today I took away the fact that we've got three incredible leaders from three cities who were all building back their cities in a really positive way, and most importantly for me is that they're all committed to making sure that they build back with young people at the heart of what they do. Well, first of all, Downtown hosts the best events, and I can't believe how many that you're doing, actually attending 3 this week. But it's really important because it's when you get in the room, get around the table with people, you know, opportunities occur that are just not going to happen when you're sitting at home at your kitchen table.
So another Downtown first time that the three chief executives from Leeds, Manchester and Liverpool have been in a room in Manchester together, talking to an audience, of course, of Downtown members. Fantastic food hospitality service from Brooklyn Hotel. Big thanks to our sponsors, Morgan Sindel as well. But I think what was interesting today was the amount of agreement that you had across the three speakers. So, you know, Tony, Tom and Joanne all talking about how important it is for the North to connect that Northern Powerhouse piece. If it's going to be real, if it's going to make a real difference to our economy, it has to be better connected. And therefore, you know, it seems like an age, at least 10 years, if not more, that we've been talking about high-speed rail, Northern Powerhouse Rail. We've just got to get this done. And I think the message that you heard today from the three chief executives was really frustration, if not anger, at the delays and the constant reviews of that spend on infrastructure that we know could make such a big impact on the economic growth of the North, and particularly places like Leeds, Manchester and Liverpool. So great to be here today, great to hear from the three chief executives, and look forward to hearing what they've got to say at our National Property Conference at Belfry in September. If you enjoyed that video, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel on the link below and be among the first to get to listen to all the latest interviews through the Downtown Den.